In this video, I want to explain to you how you can be strategic about pricing your online course. Now, there is a pricing dilemma. How do you price your course? Do you price it high to try to make sure you get high profits, high margins? The trouble with that, of course, is you're going to get low sales. So, conversely, do you price it low? So you sell lots and lots of units, albeit at a low price, but because you're selling lots of them and people will come and buy, theoretically, very cheaply, then you should get many more sales even if the margins are lower. That doesn't always work. The other problem is if you perennially price all your products low, people won't particularly value them. But if you're continually discounting your course, then you train your students to expect to buy your courses really cheaply. Now, this is slightly the problem on Udemy, but then Udemy's got 3 million people on it and growing all the time. And they're offering promotions on relatively few courses. But it is possible most of the time to pick up a Udemy course, at a reasonable discount. But if you're the instructor, how can you actually solve this problem? The key issue is to train your students to expect your prices to go up all the time. If you have a progressive pricing strategy, then you're effectively creating an element of scarcity around the price because the price that's being offered today is going to be higher tomorrow and therefore is limited. Now, the other side of that particular coin is actually you also need to have lots of student numbers and lots of good reviews to have the social proof and the endorsements on your course in order to encourage people to buy. Very often, if people see a course and there's nobody on it, they're very unlikely to want to be the first, particularly if there's an expensive price point on it. If there are hundreds, if not thousands of people on the course, they'll see this as a very strong endorsement point and they'll feel much more inclined to do it. Now, the one thing I would say right up front is you have to be very overt about this pricing strategy. You have to put a paragraph right at the top of your course to say, the price is this month and it's going up to that next month. And I've shown you an example here on the page. So how do you do it? It's an 8-step process. It's very simple, but it requires 8 steps. Okay, you can see them here. I'm now going to go on and talk you through each of the 8 steps. Now, the first of these I've called the pre-launch. The strategy here is to build up your student numbers and reviews, albeit you're going to do it for free. Now, make sure you list your course as a paid course at the starting point, I would argue, of $49. This enables you not only to be able to discount it, but as a paid course, it means you can promote to the students who sign up on it. If it's a free course, you're no longer, as I'm making this recording, you're no longer allowed to promote to students on free courses. Now, I create then a 500 free coupon limit with a time limit on it of 1 week. And then I go and post it in select Facebook groups that I'm a member of, but where I don't have a particular relationship with the people who are there. I want to keep my list and my existing students for another phase. Now, if these sell out fast, and my first 500 on one of my courses recently sold out in 10 hours, then you can post another 500 or another 1,000. It doesn't really matter. But make sure you have a call to action asking them for ratings and reviews. And you'll have to keep on coming back and push that because relatively few people leave ratings and reviews. And frankly, this is not going to build you a base of very proactive students, but it is going to build you some big numbers. And the other advantage is in time, the students who sign up to this and get to know you will be available for you to then promote your next course to, a little bit further down the line. So there's some really good strategic reasons why you want to do this. When we move into the pre-launch phase, the idea is to get some initial sales, albeit at a discount to the $49 list price. And you do that by making a coupon code offer to your existing email list and your existing students. Now, if you've listed at $49, which is why I recommend you start, then you create $19 coupons and offer these to your list and to your students, but on a 3-day window. So you make scarcity time as well as price, and you give them just 3 days to sign up. Any longer than that, and frankly, you won't get much more results, but it slows down your strategy and it doesn't create a sense of urgency that they need to actually take some action. Now, they should already be able to see that your student numbers are high and you've got, hopefully by now, a number of 5-star reviews. Don't forget to put these, where appropriate, quote these in your course description. So when they're starting to read down it, they'll be in their face, because otherwise you have to click on the review button in order to see them. Okay, so we've done the pre-launch and now we go into month 1. And here the strategy is to promote more widely and through affiliates, but now at a $29 price point. Create the coupons. Don't forget, if you sell to affiliates, you're only going to get 25% of it, albeit if you sell the coupon directly in social media, you'll get 97%. I would recommend you create 29 coupons. Create $29 coupons, create 1,000 coupons, but have a time cut off at the end of the month. And again, when you're promoting this, make it clear to both the affiliates and to any social media promotions you make that there is a time limit on it. Again, when students come to this, they'll be able to see that your numbers are high and your 5-star reviews are strong, and hopefully they'll be encouraged to buy. Now, over the next month, you're going to have a progressive stage of increasing the price of your course. So from 49, I recommend you go to 77, 97, 147, 197, and even beyond. But as you go, also make sure you add additional content to your course in order to validate the increase in the price. And the way you do this is when you make your course, you create your core element of your course, but hold some things back and have some extra lectures ready-made that you can drip feed in progressively. This gives you the benefit of interacting with your students because they'll see the announcement, but it also gives you the justification for increasing the price. And then as the price goes up, so your coupon code offers go up as well. So they're still being offered a discount because they've been trained by Udemy to expect that. But your value goes up with the additional course content, with the additional price of the course, and therefore you can put in higher coupons. Now, that's not to say that for special promotions or one-off promotions, you can't slip in a $19 promotion here or there. But the problem is, if people regularly expect you to drop a $19 promotion, then they will continually wait to see for that $19, put you on the wish list and wait for the $19 promotion to come up and then buy at $19. And be prepared for Udemy to make promotions which will undercut these prices. But that doesn't matter either, because they're bringing you students you wouldn't otherwise see. So it works all round. Now, the key to this is consistency and doing this, in a rolling manner across all your courses. Be prepared to take your course values to $497 if you like. Then when somebody gets offered a $19 coupon, wow, that's fantastic value. Except that most of your sales are going to be under $50. But this way, there's a good chance of getting them around $29, $39, $49, as opposed to getting 25% of $19, which is about $6. Actually, it's probably even less than that. It's about $4.50. So you can benefit from getting 97% on your own promotions. You keep creating content and new courses, and you can then roll out another course on the same strategy, and people get used to the fact that your course prices consistently increase over time, and therefore when they see a course, they'll be much more inclined to grab it, and you won't be continually undermining your own pricing by just offering vanilla $19 discounts twice a month, which frankly is something I have been doing in the past, and it hasn't worked particularly well. Now, that's it for my very brief look at your online course pricing strategy. In the appendix to this and in the notes, there's a little example of an announcement I've created for when I launched to my list and to my existing students, which might help you with some of the wording and the format and the layout. So I hope you found that useful. I look forward to seeing you very soon in another one of my courses.